What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Creative. Go ahead and say it with me. We are back at it again to create something great. Now, today's going to be just a coding session. I don't know where I'm going to go. Top 500 companies within the New York Stock Exchange, and QQQ is the top 100 companies within the NASDAQ, right? So we have within the NASDAQ, right? So we have another VIX adaptive one that trades. If I can get that better, there we go. VIX adaptive that trades SPY. Have another QQQ. This is a 5-minute breakout or 5 bar. Remember, we trade 1-minute bars or 1-minute candles, meaning that every candle represents 1 minute. So this is another one we have, QQQ. It's a 5-minute. Bel Air. This is SPY. This is a 2-bar momentum. And then we have the evening and morning star. And I'm really proud of this one, right? And I'm also proud of Lotto because Lotto was the first one I ever created. And this one has machine learning into it, but it kind of needs to be redone. So I may do that here, may not. I don't know yet. And then we have Star Baby. Star Baby is one that I'm really proud of as well. I'm proud of all of them, right? It's like a parent. Like, which child are you going to say you love them the best, right? None. And I understand this is code, so I am anthropomorphizing them a little bit, right? But Star Baby is one that I'm really proud of because this takes the morning and evening star. So really being able to look at the charts, seeing how well those charts do, and then we can be able to interact from there. So that bot, super proud of. It does a lot of great things for us. So nonetheless, what we're going to be doing today is going over, bruh, this doesn't make sense. I feel like every 3 seconds. Stop holding me down. Stop holding me down. All right, beautiful. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be starting with our sniper bot. This is a QQQ 5-bar breakout bot. It looks at the past 5 minutes and then it notices a breakout. If there is a breakout, this bot trades. So 5-minute breakout bot. The volume has to be above 102%. It exits at these different take profit levels. Has a stop loss of 35%. VXN remembers our volatility index. This tells us how scared or volatile the market is. We exit via a time-based take profit. And for 2024, we have our backtest results showing that all of our strategies, unless told otherwise, but all of our strategies, right, start at $100, right? So this one is just above passing because you have to be at 60 to be passing. I must have seen something here, and I'm glad I did because you have to be 60 to graduate from backtest school, right? And backtesting is basically taking our strategy, dropping it in a particular year. For this one, we dropped it in 2024, right? And I want to see how well the strategy does in the past. Now, there's a notion that says that if the strategy is able to perform well in the past, it may perform well in the future, but it's not a guarantee, right? So I also just want to be able to delineate that it's not a guarantee that the strategy may perform well. Sorry, I just want to check my levels. It's not a guarantee that the strategy may perform well in the future, but if it does perform well in the past, it does give us a little bit of a hedge. So this one just made it because you have to be at a 60% or higher to be able to graduate from backtest school. But this one, I must have seen something in it, right? Again, all of ours started at $100. So in 2024, it was able to go from $100 to 71,000. That's not that bad, right? So I'm going to open up the folder. Again, I'm using Cursor. And with inside Cursor, we're going to be using Claude Code. So let me open up the QQQ folder. Y'all will give me 3 shakes of a second. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. I just wanted to check my... All right, let's go ahead and open up the Claude Code. Remember, we only use 4.5 around here. The reason being so is because I've seen a lot of great things with 4.5. So go ahead and put 4.5. If you do have any questions while I'm doing this, please don't be afraid to ask. All right. Now let's use a fresh session. Get off my neck, bruh. So what I'm going to do, let's introduce, I almost said ChatGPT. Let's introduce our code to Claude. So review the following and explain to us like we are 12. You also sniper. Yep, same thing. All right, beautiful. So let that run. We're going to get the output there. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because I like to treat it like we're in a deposition, meaning that whenever you go to a deposition, right? I've never been to one, but I always like to, I see it on TV. One of my favorite shows is not R, is it is or R? Is Suits, because it's not plural. I mean, we say show, but we never mind. I'm not going to get into that right now. All right. So one of my favorite shows is Suits, right? And okay, y'all don't need to know that right now. You don't care anyway. All right, imagine you're playing a video game when you are trying to make money trading options. Think of options like a special ticket that lets you bet on the stock price going up or down. The sniper bot, this is the main robot that actually plays the game. Think of the video game characters with these abilities. It watches for opportunities. It looks at QQQ, a popular stock, every few seconds to see if the price has broken out or breaking out, moving fast a lot fast. Moving a lot fast. Goodness gracious. All right, it checks the weather before trading. It checks something called VXN. It's like checking if it's safe to go outside. If VXN is too high or too low, we don't trade. It makes smart bets. We can see a good opportunity. It buys a special ticket. That will make money if QQQ keeps moving. Knowing QQQ, know when to quit. It has a built-in timers that tell it when to sell. If we're up 140% in 0 to 8 minutes, sell. If we're up 70% between 8 to 12, sell. And if we're up 35% between 12 to 15, sell. And then the stop loss is 35% to prevent us from losing that much, right? And after 15 minutes, sell no matter what. This is the rule book, the position keeper, and the money bank. All right, beautiful. The strategy in simple terms, it buys when the price breaks out fast. It sells quickly if it keeps moving, but it doesn't wait too long. It's like catching a wave while surfing. You want to jump on it when it starts rising, ride it for a bit, then jump off before it crashes. The longer you wait, the smaller the profit. You need to accept it. You need to accept because good moves don't last long. All right. Now, what I'm going to have it do is review our log from today. Because remember, I told you, I remember we ran our paper test earlier. And paper test is being able to test on current data, whereas back test is being able to test on historical data. So review our paper test results from earlier. Then using grep and awk, these are just different type of search commands, terminal commands, search terminal commands, advise of findings, and what happened today during trading. The Jets are trading three-time defensive tackle Quentin Williams to the Cowboys. When I said it's on and popping right now, bruh, it is on and popping. Like, goodness gracious, who is not getting traded? I just got to take a little sidebar because, hold on, let me make sure. NFL trades. This is wild, bro. First, we get Sauce Gardner. Everybody's up for sale right now. Everybody is up. Like, there ain't nobody that won't. Okay, y'all not showing me nothing. Monday. Okay, show me the trades, fam. Y'all not showing me nothing. All right, hold on. Trade tracker. This Sauce Gardner one, I think is this Quentin Johnson one right here. Right, they are completely reloading, like completely reloading. The Jets are. Another trade the Browns are sending defensive end Joe Thorne. Okay, I'm not even gonna try that to the Chicago Bears in exchange for a 6th-round pick. Chicago lost Deo Odedembo on Sunday. Oh, Shaheed is going. That's going to be interesting. This Sauce Gardner one. That's going to be a little sneaky one, right? Just signed a 4-year, $120 million extension this offseason with the New York Jets. The Jets are also requiring That's what you got back. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I like this trade for the Jets now. They're getting A.D. Mitchell. He's a GOAT. Like, nope. um, that's crazy. That is crazy. I just had to, you know what really shocked me? What really shocked me was what the Dolphins did right here. The Dolphins trade Jalen Phillips to the Eagles for a third round pick. You know what really was another interesting one? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? This Greg Newsome one right here. They're basically trading cornerbacks. The Browns are sending Greg Newsome to the Jags for Tyson Campbell. I think the Jags won there. Greg Newsome is not a slouch. This Kyle Duggar one is another interesting one. Right? The Steelers are picking up another safety. You know who's really loading up are the Eagles. Look how many times you see the Eagles. And I know this is completely different. Eagles pick up Jalen Phillips. Eagles pick up Jair Alexander's. Eagles trade. Okay. Eagle pick up Tank Bisbee. Yeah, Eagles are busy right now, bro. All right, let's go back to our work. I just had to say my little soliloquy because that just didn't make no kind of sense right now. When I seen that Quentin Johnston one that just happened, I was like, bro, are we serious right now? Are we serious? All right, now we're going back to coding. I'm just show you. I got depth. I got range. We're going back to coding. That shit was just crazy. I wonder if Garrett. Nah, you want to keep Garrett Wilson if you got Adonai Mitchell. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all are loading up the offense right now, but that Quentin Mitchell one, like that Quentin Williams, I'm sorry, that didn't make no sense. That's just a head scratcher. You know who else is not done? It's the Miami Dolphins. Everybody's up right now. Everybody, everybody. All right, let's look. Final daily summary. We started at $100. We finished at 134. We had two trades, 50%. Two one. It really could have been 75%, and I'm gonna tell you why. Trade one, it went from 71 to 97. We held it for 12 minutes. Take profit 35. Okay. This one was a loser, but this one peaked. Was this one that peaked? No, this one that peaked. Trade three. This one was a real proud one. Like I was glad about this one because I watched this one live and went from $75 to $127 in 9 minutes. We made $50. So it was 141 back in the green. This one is the one that could have been a winner because it peaked at like 10, 14%, right? But it hit max hold time and then it got out a loser. Right, what worked? The time-based exit works perfectly. Trade one hit the 35% target. Trade three hit the 70% target. Trade stop loss protection. So trade two stopped at 35 as designed to filter what we should watch. Trade two was a false breakout, got stopped after 13 and a half minutes, almost hit time stop. Trade four held for the full 15 minutes, but the price didn't move that much. The win rate of 50% is below the 59%, but the sample size is too small. The time-based exits are executing as designed. Trade through three captured 70% profit in 9 minutes, perfect execution. Stop loss working to protect capital. Bot recovered from being down 868 from yeah, that shit was crazy. The 34. Okay, over 4 trades. Early indication is performing, but need more data. What I want to do is the following. We want to review updating the TP levels. We started to do so with the current backtest review. Did I run it? Here's the results. Is this the results? Yeah, this is the new TP. Okay, let me see what it's screaming. This is the new, I'm pretty sure this has it too. 20, yeah. Then review recent results and let's discuss. That shit crazy. I'm still kind of baffled. This is like the most exciting NBA. This is the most exciting NFL trade deadline that I've witnessed in the past few months, or witnessed in the past few years. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is one of the most exciting ones. I'm not going to hold you. Like, we have a lot of moves going on, a lot of players, a lot of teams are in sell mode. There's a lot of buyers out there, right? Dolphins are obviously in sell mode. Let me see if y'all bullshit into this something else while we've been talking here. That Jalen, I don't know why I didn't catch it. Miami, Dolphins. You always have to bear with me, bro, because Jalen Phillips, Breece Hall, Quentin Williams. Wait. Jalen Waddle trade rumors. Mike McDaniel said that Dolphin fans already knew about the Jalen Phillips trade. I didn't. All right. Back test results. 69%. 70. Okay. Most common. Rarely hit. And then we have 2023. Is the workhorse. Okay. Comparison to the bot. Comparison of TP. Okay. Align live bot with the back tested results. Okay. Should we watch live? Should we match the live bot to the back tested results? Should we lower? I already tried that. Should we rerun with the time based logic? Is 28 too conservative? Should we use 35 as TP4? Okay. We want to review and understand why 23 was lower than 24 objectively before we update the bot. Bro, if Jalen Waddle get traded, y'all might as well just trade Tua. Y'all might as well just trade motherfucking everybody's out, bro. Bradley Chubb is supposed to get traded too. So I'm just baffled right now, fam. Baffled. You just go here. Shit is beyond me, cuh. Rapaceto. Shit is beyond me, cuh. All right, we are, again, this is part of my QA process. I'm doing maintenance right now on our bots. Yes, it's cool to be able to create a bot, but you also have to keep upkeep with the bot. So this is part of the process that some don't want to share, but I was like, you know what? Instead of just doing it myself, let me bring it to the masses so you all can enjoy this. So if you do have any questions while I'm doing this, let me know. Again, this is part of the process when it comes to upkeeping a bot. Yes, it's cool to make it, but you also have to upkeep it. So this is my process. We ran our paper test today, our paper trace today, and there's one bot that I really want to launch. So that's why I kind of started here. And this is the sniper one. I think she's ready. Like, I really, really think she's ready because these past 2 days, she's been averaging about 40% a day, right? Yes, it's lower than what our back test says, but you know, our back test is almost like a controlled environment, whereas live, like, ain't really nothing controlled about it. And just based on what I've seen, I mean, there's a couple tweaks that I have to do, and that's what I'm doing right now. But after we get these tweaks up, bro, we running. This is just, it went from 77 to 19, bro. Win rate is still high. Average per trade is lower. Best trade, like, almost twice as much. Compounding acceleration factor. The first 50 trades, 1977 in profit, right? But okay, 517. But by trade 100, stalled, and then accelerating. What happened? 2023, had a better start but couldn't maintain the momentum. 2024 built slowly but compound explosively from Q2 onward. Big positions made the difference when trading 50 plus contracts, right? Trade 82 trades, 57,000, averaging 698 a trade, 66 trades, 2,500, averaging 39 a trade. Analysis: 2024 has 74% of the total profits come from big positions. 2023 had big positions barely moved the needle, only 13% of the profit. 2024 hit max position size 100 contracts 49 times in Q4. But 2023 hit 100 contracts only occasionally. Why the difference? 2024 early wins grew the account faster, enabled bigger bets sooner. The dynamic risk scaling 80%, 50% kicked in at different time. Monthly performance tells the story. January 17 trades. I'll look at 23. Okay. 20 trades, 19 trades, 23 trades, 19 trades, 22 trades. September through 4 trades versus 64. Brutal was October. October is usually good. 2024 consistently accelerated from May onward. 2023 blew up in October and then never fully recovered. Okay. Is the current live bot parameters too aggressive? Yes. Should we use the 2024 best TP? Probably. Will 2025 market look like 24, 23? Who the fuck knows? Can we handle 2K drawdown like we saw in 2023? Need better risk control. I agree. Let me see. Okay. Let me run what is the current risk reward ratio? What is the current SL for the for the strategy? But whatever. I said whatever. So just to let you know, maximum time I could go today is 2 hours. So like I'm up front with you. Maximum time we go in, maybe an hour. I said whatever. Y'all be saying my stream's too long. I don't think it is. I mean, I think you're getting valuable information. I don't even think it's that long, cuh. Y'all getting valuable information. What can we spend this money on? Damn. All right. Beautiful. Calculate the risk reward ratio. Oh, 2 to 1. We risking $2 to make one. We risking. Where are you? Oh man, it disappeared. It disappeared. All right, y'all go ahead and read this real quick, and I'll be back. When you're looking for something that just fell on the floor. That's fine. Take profit is at 35%. So 2 to 1, 1 to 1. Yeah, that's tough. The problem is that the negative risk reward reality check 65% of the winning trades exit at 28%. So it's 0.8. This means you're risking $1 to make 80 cents most of the trades. The strategy is still profitable because of the 69% win rate overcomes the poor risk reward. The math check. Optimize for better risk reward. Keep. Need backtest validation. Better RR across the board. May get stopped often. Lower win rate. Keep the 35% but lower the TP targets to be realistic, 28 to 48% range rather than hoping for the 140. The strategy relies on the 69% win rate to overcome the poor risk reward ratio. Most trades exit at 0.08 or 0.19 RR. Profit comes from volume plus compounding, not RR effectively. Before we update it live, are there levels we should backtest that would be worth it to test? Advise via TLDR. Too long, didn't read TLDR. We checking out our code. 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 Scenario 1, align with backtest, safe, realist, lower the, that shit is trash. Shift TP to hit better. Okay, why eliminate? Worse. Okay, force better exits, fewer wins but higher average risk. Medium may miss the 28 exit. Tighter stop loss. Then adaptive. No. Let's test. Let's test with a SL of 25 instead of 35. All right, let's see what that does. Oh, I don't know if that. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Oh, of course you're not going to run it. Of course you're not going to run it. I don't even know what you were thinking, fam. Don't even know what you were thinking, fam. Want to say Python sniper baby bt.py 2024. Beautiful. Backtest is running. Now let's see what's good. Let's see what's really good. Let's see what's really good. Want to say Python. I just wanted to check my levels because this thing could be devious, fam. I say devious, fam. This Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. All right, just waiting for our back test to load. Again, you try to do something 23 million times and tell me how long that takes you, right? So we just got to be patient. Be patient, young sensei. And we're almost there. The goal here is to see if the win rate is going to be higher, number one. Number two, if are we going to maintain the state Sharpe ratio, right? Number two. And number three, what's going to be the balance? What's going to be the final balance? So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, y'all. Stop loss. So right now we're hitting a lot of stop loss. A lot of stop loss right now. Time stop, stop loss. So let's see what it does. Let's see what it's cooking. That's crazy. I just took my eyes off for a second, then it went to 400. Now it's at 600. These time stops, y'all. These time stops. Let's see what it's doing. What month are we in? What month are we in? We're in April. We're at 1600. We're in April. These time stops. One of these days, I want to make a strategy that has trailing stops and this MRE, momentum reverse return. I just need to figure that part out of it. So I'm going to let this run. I'll be right back. Let's check out what's going on. 64% win rate. I wonder if that dropped. Profit factor. Sharp drop. We dropped a bit, yeah. Review and let's discuss. We dropped a bit, yeah. Let me do that. Let me do this. Again, what we are doing, we are QAing our bot right now. We have a lot of things to be able, not a lot, I mean a few things to get fixed, right? So I'm waiting to see what the results are from this. Hmm. 76% less. 76% more, 76% less. Oh, I read that wrong. Win rate dropped significantly. All right, so this is not it. This is not the vibe. Better to risk more per trade and to win more than to, okay. No, all right, let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm not going to keep. That's what I'm on right now. Let's keep the stop loss at 35. Keep SL at 35 and let's proceed to update our live bot with farms. So we can get that one checked off and ready to go. I really want to run this one live tomorrow. I may still run it live. This may be the only one I run live tomorrow. Like with actual moolah. This will be like I want to test 10 minutes. Time based. No, we're going to do price based. Then I'm going to test 10 minutes. Same levels, but 10 minutes. This is going to get ready to compact. So as soon as this compacts, and it's about to get ready to compact right now. Let me see. Momo, did we already fix this? I think I already finished this one. The strategy adapts well across years. Yeah, this one's already, the momentum one is already done. So our momentum one is done. I'm working on QQQ one right now. Lotto is good. Who else? Who else? Oh, scalping. Oh. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? Is boom. I need to get the feedback that this bot has over to our other one, because this one doesn't do it as well. All right, review the following bot. Another one of our bots. Review how bot feedback on what is going on throughout the process. We want to update Momo bot accordingly to match so we know what is going on. First, advise what is the difference and how we should update. That one's still compacting. Okay. So I'll let you finish. Then I'm going to get MomoBot ready to go. And what I'm doing right now is quality assurance. We're doing maintenance on our bots, right? I don't know if I want to get to coding a new bot today or a new strategy right now, but mainly what I want to show you all that, okay, it's not all about being able to like code it. You have to maintain these bots. So this is just part of the process. All right, sniper price. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, proceed. While you're working and you should, okay, there we go. I love it when it listens. I love it when it works out for us. Then I want to try 10 minutes instead of the 15. All right, perfect. Double check work. Then we want to try 12 minutes in the back test and make sure the SL is at 35. Good. The monitoring position already has real-time feedback. It only shows TP1 and 2. Good. The rejection stats already exist, but we need the premium filters added. Let me check what options are found to rejection. Okay. So while you're doing that, all right. Now, thank you. I'll go run it. Thank you for the command. I appreciate you. Now let's go run it. Running a back test on 2024. I'm testing 12 minutes instead of 15 minutes just to see how it does, if there's a bit of improvement there. So let's test that. And that's how I do for all of my strategies, right? Before I update anything, I go back test it, right? I go test it to see how it works in past. If it works well in the past, then and only then will I update it for the future. I'm really excited about Momo. I'm not going to hold you because where is it? 86% win rate. Profit factor of 16, meaning for every dollar that we lose, we're making 16. Sharp is above 1. This is 23. Y'all should see 24's results. Y'all should see 24. I'm going to run it on 22. I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. And I'm waiting on this back test to load. Okay, back test is loaded. Let's go. And again, this is 12 minutes instead of 15. Stop loss is back where it's supposed to be at, is at 35. But I just dropped the maximum hold time to 12 minutes. Oh, we ran out of money. Y'all saw that? We legit ran out of money. And I know it's running right now, but the strategy ran out of money for a little bit. But it's running right now, so let's see how well it performs. Let's see how well it performs. Let me... All right, now let me go organize this a little bit. Find out the versions, then proceed to organize and backtest results for 23 and 2024. Strategy's at $4 grand right now. What month is it? It's June, and it's at 6, 7, oscillating between like 7, 5, and 7. I know that's a $2,000 range, but that's what I'm seeing. See, I just saw 5, now I see 7. All right. You really like to copy and not. Thank you. All right. Let's double check work and make sure good and ready to go. You see that 92% win rate, bruh? Like, I am ready for you, like, to see how this thing works. I am ready. Let's go look at our back test. Back test is at 18, 20,000. What month is it? It's October. Just crossed 32, 34. Just made $2 grand. That's the highest I've seen. 2,000. The win rate. If the win rate improves, if the win rate just stays at where it's at right now, then let's look at the win rate. 66%. I mean, for win rate dropped. The 15 minutes is where it's going to be. The 15 minutes is what it's going to be. Review, and let's discuss. We want it where when we type either sell or close that the bot automatically closes out the position we are in and can account for what was done without issue. Okay, original. See, the time stop kill profit 66 time stops versus. Okay. These exits were 10,000 force. Okay, keep that. Okay. The 3-minute difference cost 16,000. The option would have hit TP4 between 12 and 15, but it got forced out early at the break even. Okay. All right. So we'll just keep it at 15. All right. Just put it back at 15. Put it back at 15 minutes. Dum, dum, dum. A floating precision issue is false. This is actually correct behavior in practice because the real price would be slightly for testing. Let me use 1.69. Review and advise how we can do this in live bot. Exit logic is correct. Now let me verify the feedback. Working out of 2 terminals right now. I was thinking about doing 3, but in essence, it's doing the same thing, right? We're reviewing our bots, what went right, what went wrong. Add a comment handler and handle manual. Current bot has pause, resume, status kill. Okay. Close. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, my fault. See, I gotta keep track of that. Gotta keep track of that. Because if I hit the arrow, okay. Did I just actually? Okay. New cell close immediately. Checks the positions are open. Calls close. Use for pricing. Records manual closing. Play close sound. Update ledger. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So that one's done. I thought this was the one. This is complete. Now let us go to the other. I'm waiting for the Momo to finish. Goodness gracious, bro. You don't gotta keep. Shit. All right, so you're good. Let's double check all of the work we just completed to ensure no gaps, no issues, and bot is ready for live or paper trading tomorrow. I'm gonna let you go. Same thing, because that's one thing that I noticed. Bum 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 bum. There we go. I had to turn the volume down real quick. I forgot. I'm not trying to get copywritten, y'all. So this is a great episode. All right. Shows pre-flight checks, pattern Y, signal details every 5 minutes. Exit, we playing a sound. Want to run a pre-flight check, or are you ready to test it yourself? I'll test it myself. All right. Now, advise what is left for priority 3. Daily reset function automatically resets the daily counter at market close. I don't know. Star Baby checks if data is online, but doesn't verify if it can actually fetch the Greeks. Only test is the expiration test, which might work if even if the Greeks don't. Test fetching the actual option Greeks for the SPY for verify, and then show sample to confirm it's working. Prevent bot from starting if the API is broken. Current, no automatic reset of daily counters at market close. No end of day summary logged. Auto reset daily PNL. I don't know if I want that. Make it easier to track day-to-day performance. I'm not going to auto reset it because like I want it to be able to keep up, but I want this, right? So I can track the day-to-day performance. Rejection counters, global stats. We show the rejection reason, but it doesn't track the total across the day. Hard to see the big picture. VIX rejected 50 times. What to add? Okay. All right. A few things. All right. A few things. We do not want to reset the daily P&L. We want it to be cumulative. So we / bot can keep track of performance. So with that in mind, let's lay out how to how we'll do 8 without the reset before continuing to finish the others. Also, see exactly what you were asking for is right here. Hold on. Hold on. And advise if this helps. I know when you got the Jehovah's Witness knocking at the door. So if I sound more quiet than normal, that's why I bid. And theta data is where we get our data from. All right, somebody gonna have to finish up. All right, trade summary. We entered at 11:01. We got out at 11:07. This was a 681 call, so we were bullish on the market. SPY at entry was 678. Damn, we wanted SPY to go up $2, bro. Distance was 232. Delta was 21, so it's a 21% chance of it being profitable. This was a false breakout. The breakout signal was 688 to 655 bar by 5 bar high. And then the volume, right, barely passed the 0.88 filter, right? The price movement was tiny. The problem is that SPY immediately reversed after the breakout. So the breakout was at 678.77. Then we filled at 678.68. And then SPY started to decline within minutes. The option went underwater immediately and then never recovered. Immediate drop, plunged, continued to decline. Small bounce, bounce failed, grinding harder, approaching stop. Wow. Never broke even. It peaked at 38. Best recovery was 29. Distance to break even still needed 29 from the lowest bounce. Never reached the death spiral. Why I failed. Lessons learned. What the bot did right. It detected a breakout per the strategy rules. It seized the position correctly. It sized the position correctly with 2 contracts, 90% risk here. The stop loss executed perfectly. The entry exit got. What failed was the volume filter is too lenient. First you were saying it's too restrictive. Now you're saying it's too lenient. This no momentum confirmation. Strike selection too aggressive for false breakout. No SPY trend filter. Priority changes to the test. You want to go up. Need strong volume. Up from 0.01. No. 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 You got a couple things that I don't want to test. Priority 3, end of day summary, 3 trades, starting balance, ending balance, trade breakdown, worst trade, best trade, average position, morning, evening, next trade day, daily, okay. Get what to reset only, not reset the balance. Reset trades today, best trades today, worst trades today, and then pattern scan today. Okay, proposed session functions. All right. All right, let's proceed with priority 3. What is it? 7 through 9? Well, 7 through 9, wasn't it? 9, 7. Yep, 7 through 9. 7 through 9. Then let's test to make sure good and ready for live trading tomorrow. All right, so I'm gonna let you go. I have a couple of questions about this. The only thing that I'm willing to test, like willing, your original, bro, that was not my suggestion. That was your shit. Require higher delta. Okay, this is what I'm going to do for you. Before we proceed to backtest or review, and where's the log? There's the log. And let's discuss before updating so we can have baseline of what is working. End of day summary. Perfect. Everybody's getting their work that they need, man. You know what I do appreciate about being over here on the tuber, man, is that everything is excellent. I don't get my hard drive ain't going crazy. My RAM ain't like, bro, you running 30 things at once. The only thing I kind of wish is that the split screen was better. Like, I don't have to, even though, gang, I could do this. Where is that? I can easily do that to be able to split screen your gang, but that ain't it. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck did you just do? Never mind. I gotta remember that hitting the up and down arrows, like it brings up the You don't care. Yeah, you kind of do because it brings up the previous message. So I didn't know that until now. So I'm gonna let you keep going. Damn, kid. The current backtest, okay, backtest optimal for testing. Uh, okay, 100%, 35. Oh, there's only one take profit. 100%. That's crazy. Uh huh. What worked? Critical from today's finding is that live trade had 0.18 volume and lost 36%. The back test uses 0.88% volume filter. Your confusion is that why didn't? That's not my confusion, bro. Allows more trades, not fewer. The back test validated over 6. Okay. What I want to try is a few things. It's going to tell me some bullshit, but I have ideas. Um, things not to change. Don't lower. Opposite. Delta chain. Adjust. Profit target. Change. No. Okay. What is the current TP targets and SL for this BT backtest? All right, let's run our bot and test it though. See what's up, yo. Run our bot, test it, whoa. Run our bot, see what's up, whoa. All right, perfect. New trading session. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is going to be so nice running tomorrow. This is going to be so nice running tomorrow. 100% take profit, 35, bro. That's just, now that I know more, I'm going to do better, right? I created this strategy 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago. I've learned so much in those 10 days. Bro, I just asked you for one thing. Take profit is 100%. Example, stop loss is 35, trailing stop is 50, max hold time. Okay, this is what I want to do. All right. This is what we want to do. We want to test the following TP. TP1, 88%, 88%. TP2, 68%, wait, 58%. TP3, 48%. And then TP2, I'm tripping, 3, then TP4, 28%. Same SL, same max hold. We would exit at whichever happens first. Full, all contracts, not scaling out. We want to gauge and see how well this performs compared to having just the one TP of 100%. Oh, bro, I already did that. You don't need to do that. I already did that. Thank you, though. You're awesome. You know, just in case Nelnet. I just want to let them know. Just in case Nelnet. So I did Delta. I did Momo. I did QQQ. Who else? Well, I'm working on Bear Baby right now. But I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Let me create a script that runs both. No, I don't need that. You freaking made another one. You made another one, friend. You made another one. Clear. Run it. Okay, 2024. Make sure it is updated with the TPs we stated. Doesn't look like it yet. Let's update if needed. All right, after this, then I'm pretty much done with y'all. We had a great day today, man. We had a great day today, fam. All right, and this is just pretty much part of the process, right? Make I don't think the print statements are. Make sure the print statements are updated as well. That's really what I was looking for you to do. That's really what I was looking for you to do, homie, is update our print statements. Are updated as well. All right, there you go. Ow. Ow. Okay, perfect. All right, let's run our back test and let's see the results. And I'm running the back test. We're running it on 2024. Remember what a back test is dropping your strategy in a time machine and seeing how well it performs within that year. If it does great within the year, then that means that it can do great in the future. If it does perform well in the past, there is a likelihood that it can perform well in the future. So that's what we're testing right now to see how well it performs in the future. On the past, excuse me. Hobla, 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 hobla. Oh, damn, I just blinked my eyes, already at $700. Look at that. I wonder who's doing most of the work. Is it TP? Okay, so I just saw 48. So even though you see like it's 28, but it closed at 30, 48, closed at 51, closed at 38, closed at 75. What month are we in? What month are we in? We're in April. And it's 4,000. So it's like 1,000 a month. Was that the first $1,000 hit? We just made $1,000, fam. This is crazy. I think we found something. I think we found something. I think we found something. Where did I get the take profit targets? I don't know. Just a little bit of experience being able to do this a few times. Again, we're just trying numbers just to see how well it works. 88, 78, 48, 58, anything with an 8 does well for me. That's not to say it will do well for you, right? Oh, I should have started this way. This is not financial advice. This is merely educational advice. If you do seek financial advice, please speak to a CFP, financial advisor, or those that are licensed for them to be able to help you. So I just at 43,000. I'm interested in what the win rate is. It just had this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 straight wins over 1,000. That's crazy. That was exciting. Strategy's at 91,000, bro. And it's just September. Can this hit 200? And again, I know I'm being auspicious, maybe a little facetious, but I'd rather be impetuous. While let me stop. That's crazy, bruh. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. 6. Another 6 winning streak over 1,000. That's 2. That's 3. 3 winning streak over 1,000. That's 2. That's 3. Another 3 winning streak over 1,000. Strategy's at $121,000, bruh. I didn't think it was going to do that. I know it was going to do well, but I didn't think it was going to blow it out the water. I didn't think it was going to blow it out the water, y'all, the way it's doing it right now. It is blowing this thing out the water. That's 4. That's 5. Another 5. Over 1,000 win streak. The highest I seen was 7. 73% win streak. Win rate. Sharp ratio is at 0.75, exactly where I want it. Max drawdown is 7. Best trade was 5,000. Worst trade was 2017. That was a bad year. Profit factor is 5.8, meaning for every $1 we lose, we're making $5.87. We started at $100 and we got to $136,048. That's not bad. That's not bad. That ain't bad. Hold on. Let me show you what the previous high was. Maybe it's going to say it. It's just going to say it, but I want to show you too, so you don't think it's Capiana. Multi-par, multi-TP. Copy. Review, and let's discuss. All right, while I was reviewing that, let me go ahead and you don't need the auto anymore. Log, let me just see if I can get to the 44,000. We just tripled that. We just tripled that by being able to introduce these tiered take profits. 88, 58, 48, 28. It's not Fibonacci. This Willinacci, Creatinacci, bruh. Let me compare to the baseline with the original 100% TP. Creatinacci. We found something great, ladies and gentlemen. We found something great. I'm kind of ecstatic too. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't expect this, but I'm gonna take it, and I want to run it. I can't wait to see it. How are you gonna run it? There's nothing running over here. No. Okay. This is fantasmic. It's like Phantom of the Opera. It's so cool. I'm so fresh. This is just part of the debugging, ladies and gentlemen. Part of the process, part of the process. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So you see, I wanted to skip it, but I couldn't. 331% more. The win rate went up by 10 percentage points. The trades went up by 128%. The profit factor went up by 38 percentage points. The max drawdown went down by 2.5 percentage points. The max hold time went down almost half. The Sharp ratio went up, right? Exit reasons. TP 28 did the most work. It made 119,000. TP 48 made 17,000. TP 7 made 18,000. TP 88 made $200, right? Non-TP 49 time stops. We lost 7,000 there. Time exits, we lost 12,000. So to make 156,000, right? But to lose, let's call that 19, 20,000. That ain't bad. I'm okay. TP 28 is the workhorse. 95 exits, 55% of the trades, 119,527. 88% of the total profits. 3 minutes, super fast. 1,200 was the average per trade. Why this work? 28% is achievable for most winning trades. Doesn't wait for huge moves. Captures small wins. Gets out before reversals. The 3 minute equals minimum theta decay. The win rate explosion from 63 to 74%. Reason the lower TP target. The time break even TP4. Example from baseline. Trade goes from 25, then waits for 100, then reverses 100%, stop at 5%, then multiple TPs, same trade, 25%, exits at 4%, winner, more trades, more opportunities. Baseline was 76 trades, multiple TPs, 173 trades. Hold on. Partners, peoples. I think, should we adjust the TP? Big gap is between 28 and 48. That's a 20% spread. Only 18 trades hit. Optimize current 68, 48. So unit drop down to 48. Okay. More granular compared to today's would have the same result, never got 28%, 70% win rate, will lose 26% of the time. Today's that one loser. The multiple TP will have multiple winners over time, faster exits, more chance to recover. Today was one data point, false breakout, weak signal. My recommendation is multiple TPs. I understand that. All right. Let's proceed to test the, what is that? What I said, it's 88, 48, 38. So you don't drop this down to what? 68, 68, 48, 38, 28. All right. Let's proceed to test in 2023 and gauge performance. Do you have the baseline for 2023? You should. I'm almost certain you do. 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 All right, boom. There's the baseline. 44,000. Okay. You got the baseline. You got the baseline. Then I'm going to open up another so I can run it on 23. Open up another one, gang. Let me create a document to show what we're testing. I didn't actually follow that. All right. Let's make sure we are ready for back test before we run it on 23. Oh, it's not that one. It's the multiple. Almost ran it on the. All she needed was him. 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 Is it 2023? It's 2023. It's 2023. 38, 48, 68, 28. All right, let's run it. Let's see what they screaming. Let's see what they doing. Let's run it. Let's see what they screaming. All right, let me just wait till this loads. I don't know if this is ridiculous or if this is stupid. Oh, it's November. It's November. I thought this was like April. If it's November, all right, that's fine. %81 win rate. Sharp is a little higher. Let's see. I kind of like this. Got 136 versus 36,000. Ready for H2. Oh, that makes sense. That's only half the year. No. let's update so we can run on the full 2023 H1 plus H2. And 6 months to make 36K? I should have looked up here. That's not bad. That's not bad. Full year, full year. All right, got the full year. And then let me get you over here. I don't think I need IBKR open anymore, so I'm just going to close that just in case you're causing problem. I don't need the terminals opened anymore. I'm just going to close that. I'm waiting for my back test to run. I don't have nothing over there. Back test is loading. Is it the full year? It is the full year. All right, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does, homie. Just going back here and commentate. Again, I'm going to look for the $1,000 wins, the $1,000 win streaks, and then biggest thing I'm looking for is the win rate, the Sharpe ratio, drawdown, profit factor, amongst other things. It's already at 1,700, 1,800, just crossed 2,000. What month are we in? We're in February. We just crossed 2,000. So we're averaging like 1,000 a month right now. So it's oscillating between like 24 and 32. Bam, we just crossed 4,000. We just crossed 6,000. Matter of fact, we just crossed 7,000. I lied, just crossed 9,000. Wait, I lied, just crossed 7,000. Come on, just crossed 12,000. Maybe just 11,000. And it's only May, homie. What that means for the strategy, yo. I think it's going to cross 100, though. We found something. We done unlocked it. Remember when, who was it? That was James Jones. I'm pretty sure it was James Jones because James Jones was the GM for, or is the GM for the Phoenix Suns, right? Who's the GM for the Phoenix Suns? Oh, you know what else I was supposed to trade? Oh, Brian Gregory. It was James Jones back then. What NFL trades? What are the other trades that happened during this? Wait, they traded. Hold on. I think they traded Ridley. I think they traded Ridley, bruh. Dallas. Okay. Saints are trading Trevor Pennington to the Chargers. AJ. Okay. Eagles are not trading AJ Brown. I was about to say. Sauce Gardner was stunned by the trade per his brother and agent Alante Gardner, who told me he learned about the deal around 12:15 in a call from the Jets. They had no inkling before that. He said Sauce had no negative feelings towards the Jets. He understands it. It's business. There has been 6 total trades today, tied for the third most in any trade deadline going back to 1990. There were 10 trades on November 1st, 2021, and 8 trades on the 5th. Okay. Will the Jets... Let me just look down of like who got moved and where they got. We're at 86,000. I just blinked over to look at NFL news. The strategy's at 86,000. I'm just gonna let y'all keep doing that, and I'm just looking at strategies at 99,000. All right, Draymond Jones to the Ravens, Dolphins. We already talked about that. Damn, y'all trading everybody. They even traded Michael Carter II for a 7th round pick to the Eagles. Eagles are picking up a lot of people. We already talked about that. Hold on. About 107,000, bro. Miami Dolphin. So we kept Bradley Chubb, but we traded. That's weird. 78%, 0.71, 4.6. I love this for us. I love this for us. This is great. Yeah, this strategy is ready to go. Okay, let's update and review. The fact that Miami Dolphins had a massive rebuilding challenge and a strong AFC. Yeah, we in like complete rebuild mode right now. Complete rebuild mode. I've been going for 2 hours. I didn't even notice that. When you're doing great work, you don't notice it, man. You just do great work. You just do great work, bro. You just do great work. We have. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the process. This is what I've done today. You made a couple of strategies a lot better. I'm not gonna hold you. You made Bear Baby, which I thought was the fucking apex, but we made that one better. I'm kind of shot. I'm kind of like jumping up. I mean, super excited. I'm geeked for tomorrow, y'all. Like, y'all better show up here if you want to see this. I'm going live at 9:15 a.m., maybe 9 a.m. Right? Get the bots ready. Get them ready to go. You better be here, man. Like, if I were you, I would set an alarm. If you could be at work, tilt me on, put me on mute, so you can watch these bots live, man. This is going to be something exciting. And this is part of the process. Most people don't want to show when they're QAing or when they're doing maintenance work. And I was like, you know what? Because I usually do this work by myself. It's like, you know what, man? Let me bring the fam along. Let me show y'all what's up. How I maintain these bots and how I go through them every day after each session. No brainer. It's printing money, fam. Printing money. Printing money, fam. Printing money. Change. All right, we're printing money. So what I'm going to do. All right. Boom. I'm pretty sure you use that one too. I'm pretty sure both of y'all use this one. All right, let's proceed to update the bot based off what we learned during the back test. So I think this is a good stopping point. Like you see, it's just going to update it like it updated the other. So nothing big here. So we are going to. What we're going to do is this is going to be our stopping point. I told you I want to go for about 2.5 hours. And then tomorrow, again, tomorrow, I'm going to be here at 9:15 a.m. running our back test. Running our paper test live on these bots. So if I were you, I would buckle up and be here. It's your boy Creative. We will be back at it again tomorrow to do what? Go ahead and say it with me, to create something great.